This tiny USB dongle from Headphone Zone for less than 2000 rupees can convert your smartphone into a high resolution audio player. If you're someone who's just starting your music listening journey with an audiophile in your monitor or a headphone, this is now the easiest way to start listening to high resolution music. Hi guys, this is Raghav from Headphone Zone. I'm very excited to talk to you about another product that has come as a result of a Headphone Zone collaboration. This right here is the Headphone Zone and ddHiFi Hi-Res DAC. This is a USB dongle DAC that I have spent nearly 1 year trying to make possible along with ddHiFi, and I couldn't be more excited to talk to you about everything you need to know about this project in this video. So I want to tell you a little bit about this collaboration project. We reached out to our friends from ddHiFi from China, and they're a fabulous company. They make some really high quality products. Specifically, their accessories and connectors are probably the best anywhere in the world. You'll find that the quality, the craftsmanship, just the attention to detail has made them a favorite amongst the audiophile community. So we know that they've got a phenomenal ability to create high quality products. And we started with a very simple goal. Can we make a good sounding USB dongle DAC possible at a price point of less than 2000 rupees? Now, my friend and the founder of ddHiFi, Demon Ding, looked at me and wondered, was I being serious? And I had to explain to him that here in India, making sure we have a product at the 2000 rupee price point would make it affordable to almost everyone starting their audiophile journey. And once he was convinced, we went to the drawing board to spec out and design this product, the ddHiFi and Headphone Zone Hi-Res Dongle DAC. Why a USB dongle DAC? Now, it doesn't make for a very sexy collaboration, but the fact of the matter is that I firmly believe that a USB dongle DAC is exactly what India's audiophiles needed at this point of time. We have an incredible range of very affordable in-ear monitors for audiophiles to start their journey. Something as cheap as 1500 to 2000 rupees gets you phenomenal sound quality, and it's incredible what these in-ear monitors are capable of, something that was just unimaginable a few years ago. Apple Music has also made available high-resolution music for less than 99 rupees per month on both Android and iOS devices here in India. So it's never been a better time for an audiophile to get into this hobby, simply because how affordable listening to high-quality music has become. Now, the problem is very simple. Almost all the smartphones which are out there have an inbuilt digital to analog converter or a DAC, which is just woefully inadequate in being able to play high resolution music and give a high quality output to your wired headphones or in your monitors. Which is why all of us audiophiles tend to use something like this, a USB dedicated digital to analog converter that you can plug into your smartphone, which now gives you music at the highest resolutions possible and really sounds good when you pair it along with a good in-ear monitor. We've had an incredible range of dongle DACs at virtually every price point that are very popular here at Headphone Zone. But what we were always missing was something that was affordable enough and sounded very good for any audiophile to start his journey with a very affordable in-ear monitor. That right here is what we've made possible. Another goal that we had in mind while we were coming up with this product was that it had to sound good enough to use with virtually all the in-ear monitors and IEMs which are available, as well as powerful enough to be able to drive some full-sized headphones. The idea was whether you're someone listening to music at home or on the go, this is one device that should be able to serve that purpose. And every time you upgrade your in-ear monitor or headphone, you shouldn't need to come back and buy a new dongle DAC. This should last you a reasonably long time in this hobby. So we went with a really nice high quality DAC chip in this dongle, something that supports almost all the high resolution music formats which are out there. It can stream up to 32 bits of resolution and 384 kilohertz of a sample rate. So whether you're listening to music on Apple Music or you've got a library of high resolution files, this is the only dongle DAC that you're going to need to start in this hobby. We also wanted to make sure that it gives you a lot of output power, that it's just not a simple dongle that you could use, but something that is powerful enough to bring out the best in any IEM and drive some full-sized headphones. So the mini amplifier chip that we went with is capable of driving 65 milliwatts of output power. Now, for a price of less than 2,000 rupees, we've never seen that kind of power being made available in a simple dongle. So not only do you have the finesse, the clarity, the resolution of a nice high-end DAC, you also have a lot of power from the amplifier to make this an all-in-one package for any audiophile starting his journey. Some of the frequently asked questions a lot of people are going to ask is if this is going to need any drivers. It doesn't. It's a simple plug-and-play device, works with almost all the Android phones out there. If you're going to be using it with an iOS device that has a Lightning output, you're going to need a Lightning to USB-C converter. If you're going to use this along with your laptop, which has a USB-A output, we give you a USB-A to C adapter in the box, so it's a simple plug and play with any computer or a laptop out there. So you'll find for virtually no effort, in a matter of seconds, you're going to get started listening to high resolution music on the go. If you're going to be using this as a dongle with your phone and you want to be able to take calls on the go or use the remote and mic functions on in your monitors, you can do that. This particular dongle also supports a mic pass-through, so it's literally the only device that you're going to need if you're going to be using a wired earphone with the smartphone. A lot of people out there are going to say, hey Raghav, why do I need this when I can simply use a simple little 3.5 mm to USB adapter that comes in the box on any smartphone, maybe an Android device or the Apple dongle that comes along with an Apple device? The answer is really, really simple. That sounds really, really nasty. And when you listen to something like this, you're never going to go back to listening to an off-the-shelf dongle. The sound quality alone is the biggest reason to be able to start using to something like this. And it matters a lot when you start listening to a good quality in your monitor. If you're going to be using some crappy earphone out there on the shelf, it won't matter. But the minute you get yourself on any good quality in your monitor that's between 1,500 and 2,000 rupees, you're going to want to upgrade that dongle at some point of time to a high resolution dongle DAC like this. That 2,000 rupees will give you far better value for money than any other investment in this hobby. All right, it makes me so proud to be able to see the Headphone Zone logo alongside ddHiFi on the box of this particular product to make it available to everybody. Now, ddHiFi has been a phenomenal partner to work with. The founder, Demond, has done such a phenomenal job designing and manufacturing this particular product. Just the attention to detail, the quality of materials used, the finish just makes it worth so much more in your hand when you look at it and hold it as compared to just any other product that's out there in the market, especially for a price of 2,000 rupees. Certainly looks and feels a lot more premium. Now, for us to put the Headphone Zone logo on any product, it means that all of us on the team stand by the sound quality and the performance of this particular product. For us to have the confidence to be able to associate our brand name with this, it means a lot. And that's the kind of effort that we put into making sure that this product is an absolute winner, something that we can be proud of to carry our name and logo out there. The goal with this particular product was really just to make sure that this hobby that you and I love, which is listening to music quite literally like the artist made it, with the highest resolution, the highest details out there, just bringing this music to life, what you and I call audiophilia. We're making this hobby accessible, available to more and more people in India. No matter what the price point that they're looking at to get into this hobby, the music should always sound good. And our hope is that by making this product available at a price point of less than 2,000 rupees, more people are going to experience music like most of us have gotten used to, but most other people have never ever heard before.